Welcome to the Brother Slim, where two brother-in-laws and a lovely brother-in-law is missing this evening play through narrative, campaign, and combat-driven board games. Most recently, and for the foreseeable, probably very long future, Aeon Trespass Odyssey.
Yeah. Big game. Big game. Unless we die of doom or whatever it is. There's a lot of ways to like insta-dies in there.
Yeah, to quote Jordan from last time, oh god, this has a lot of end conditions. Which seems pretty apt. But yeah, so last time we had a heck ton of fun. That is the name of our campaign. And faced off against ye old Hekaton. Got a pretty cool item. We'll show it off really quick because it
Did any of us die?
Jordan lost one Titan.
That's right.
Remember in the very end?
Yeah.
It was pretty legendary.
He got smushed against a wall.
He got smushed against the wall, insta-died after like giving the boat of fate and losing a hull. He just did bad for everybody.
Just everything.
But getting his one Titan squished allowed his other Titan to be able to sprint over and get the killing blow, which was pretty epic. But he's like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
There we go. The shield blade. Actually, we did get this unique item, which is pretty cool. Crabclaw shield blade. That looks a little blurry, but it is what it is. Yes. So I suppose we should probably just jump right into it. Which I know you missed out on all the story last time.
Sweet.
Did we tell you the gist of that?
Yes, I was late. Absolutely not. No.
Cool. Well, quick recap, friends. We made it to this city. Met the princess who gave us a quest to find Hofaja and gave us her sister as a buddy companion.
Oh, right. Yes, I do recall this.
So she fueled our ship, gave us a new friendo, and sent us on our merry way, in which we were quickly ambushed by a bunch of angry youths in the back alleys with crazy labyrinthine tattoos.
Oh, these were the kids you murdered.
The kids we murdered,
Finally, yeah.
And I got the blood on your hands for something terrible that happened in my past from murdering children. So,
granted,
times.
We've tried to murder kids a couple times in the last board game we were playing, Oathsworn.
Indeed.
And now we finally got to do it.
Yeah, true, because in Oathsworn, the kids robbed us so many times.
So many times they just kept robbing us. And we're like, is there an option? Tempted.
Just had to skip games to find it. Beautiful. So we've got this handy dandy reference sheets to tell us where we're at and what we're doing. If I recall correctly, we made it through every single step of the first day of the campaign. Pretty sweet. That included the fight against the Hekaton. And then the very last thing before we continue to the second day is a quick little story time.
Ooh, story time.
Yes, actually before that, just to show off some wicked art from this game.
Oh, whoa.
That is the Hekaton getting hands chopped off, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's us chopping off his hands? Oh, look at him fighting.
Pretty cool.
Damn.
Right? Now let's see if
Look at
this
his
will
goofy
focus.
little face. Oh, it's hard to tell what is him.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on, a whole lot of digits going down, but still beautiful art. It does have a fun little write-up about the creature, too. Fallen priests of Demeter believe that the primordial known as Hekaton was created in the image of the long-extinct Centimanes giants, a biological impossibility made entirely out of arms and hands and fingers, yet so animal-like in its behavior that you could swear it was one of Gaia's precious children. On its tough stone-like skin, it bears the maze pattern, the sign of the labyrinthine plague. This ungodly symbol marks it as one of the primordials serving the labyrinth, or the punished, who is said to have unleashed it. It does not sleep, it does not tire, it does not relent. Its eyeless gaze makes your crew ill at ease. Does it think? Does it feel? So that was our first foe vanquished.
I think it did feel. It got angry as we chopped it to little bits.
Yeah, it did. It squished one of the Titans, which is pretty terrifying. But yes, so we need to read something. The Inward Odyssey, the first one. Endless Decks. Yeah, Jordan and I decided we got it on the progress, and just, instead of putting it on the progress card, we decided to put it on the Inward Odyssey because we could go on a little story time thing.
What?
Yeah, Jordan and I looked at each other and were like, "You both like unlocking things."
Foes dance?
Foes dance?
Endless decks? Are these all the story things that you can do in the Odyssey?
Yeah. So those are all related to inside the ship. And what's kind of cool about them is the further you go in the game, Those will all disappear and not be unlocked unless we get them.
Sweet, let's do it.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Kind of opposite of Gesundheit. Opposite of Oathsworn in that sense, where like, yeah, there's a time limit, but you're also encouraged to explore stuff too.
Sweet, I like that. This is like an RPG.
It totally is.
It totally is. We're upgrading our items and shit. Like.
And we're crafting. Traveling around the worlds. RPG indeed. Endless decks. Yeah, that's our boat.
Sorry, I was looking at that one.
Oh, in the box.
Peeky. Never mind.
Cheeky peeky. We'll show the art there too, just because it's so beautiful. That's our ship. That is the Argo. Beautiful, beautiful. The metallic coffin is cold to the touch. As you move your hand over its surface, your fingers find subtle grooves, a pattern of some kind, hard to discern. The coffin has a window, a translucent pane, and through it you see the noble features of a dark-skinned woman, her face relaxed and gentle, as if she were asleep. And she very well may be. It's impossible to know which of the Argonauts interned in the mausoleum are just asleep, waiting for their return to the Aeons, and which have passed away to Elysium, or whatever place souls journey to after their eschaton.
Sean Connery-wise?
Sean Connery.
Sweet.
That's the proper pronunciation, I swear. You look up. The tower-like crypts loom above, like the giant petrified trees revealed by the receding sea. How many of you are here? 100? 1,000? A hecaton? It doesn't actually say that. This is the third of your expeditions into the depths of the Argo. The old priest mentioned maps of the place, and for a time, these were enough. But now you've reached the bottom of the mausoleum, and there are still chambers to be explored. There are always undiscovered chambers, whole sealed decks untouched for dead gods knows how long. This is a very special ship, said the old priest the last time you broached the subject. And many be, in time, and maybe in time, we will learn its secrets. It's hard to keep track of time below deck, but the dwindling water supplies tell you it's time to turn back. Just as you reach the endless staircase.
Like exploring a city. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. It's a maze in a way.
Yeah.
Which is super cool. Just as you reach the endless staircases, something big lumbers out of the shadows.
Oh?
A titan. You don't know how it got so close without you noticing. You raise your guard, but it doesn't attack. You notice it's wearing an Anti-Kratos harness. It's one of the common class, dubbed Dreamwalkers by the last academy. But something seems slightly different about this one. It's leaner and more agile. You decide to take it back to the Titan Stoa. You just found a buddy.
A slave buddy? Like, what?
Hey, what's up, Clicker?
Oh,
yeah, ATO is so cool. We've, Jordan and I played the tutorial once, many, many moons ago, and we're so excited to have it properly on the table now. Yeah, very much kind of like Seven Islands. Seven Islands, is that the name? I can't remember. Seven something. Yeah, I think Seven Continent, where you cruise around the map, but then you also have big boss battles and some really well-written story from what we can tell so far. And beautiful art.
It was well written.
Okay, cool. If you have 6 Titans, gain an extra Titan and assign the Iapetan Strain pattern card. Otherwise, assign the Iapetan Strain pattern card to any of your current Titans. Name this Titan. Cool.
The game gets to name him.
Yes. 7th continent. Cool. The Iapetan Strain is a trauma pattern, so it replaces the normal trauma pattern of the Titan sheet. Unlike gear, patterns are permanently tied to their Titans and lost, returned to the box, when said Titan is killed. Take care of your Titans! Don't get them squished by walls. See pattern rules on page 47 of the rulebook. Cool. Very cool. Well, let's go find that sheet really quick, and then we'll go back to journeying around the map. So we'll put that up there. Let's see if we can find this.
So we got different trauma or Kratos?
Kratos. What's this? Nope, those are the wrong cards.
Truth of the Labyrinth. Good God, look at that.
This is only the first of 3 parts of the game, too.
Oh my God.
Which is wild. Okay, maybe it's one of these small cards. Monster, yeah, we were really enjoying playing Oathsworn as far as some of the difficulty. But there's so many things going on in this one, like it's crazy. Okay, I think these are them.
The first time we played this, I think I died in the first round, second round.
Yeah.
And then my next character died also right after. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind. It instantly kills you. Sweet.
Yeah. Dreamwalker 2. Very interesting.
Do we all get this? Or
just one of the Titans?
It did say if we have 6.
Oh, then we just add an extra Titan, but it's only one of them that gets this. Let's see. Oh, do it, good son. 92. The Evident Strain Pattern card. This is a trauma card. Let's put that up there. Put this guy up here for weight. And where is this piece of paper? Where is this card? Conditioning, strain, scorch conditioning. The Evident Strain. There we go. We have found it. So one thing definitely still working on is I've got kind of a ghetto organization of this game, but there's so many different little moving bits and pieces to it. It's always a little touch and go when you're looking for something specific. But here we are, Eappeton Strain. Do not leave anything to chance. Technology.
Okay, it's a trauma card.
Yeah, so what is the difference from our normal ones here? Let's take a look here. So minor trauma is the exact same with major.
Reflex. Move 1 space.
Oh, that's cool.
Every time we get a trauma...
Looks like we can spend... Oh, as a reaction, you can move 1. So whenever, whenever it's a monster is attacking us, and it's got that little exclamation mark on it, we can use this as a reaction to move space.
What's, do we add 2 trauma?
I think you spend 2 fate, and then you...
Oh, okay.
Move the card over. That's still pretty cool, though. It's kind of an adventure game on the shelf, not played one game. Oh, that's tough! Yeah, we definitely have a couple sitting on... we were actually going to be playing The Witcher with our partners this weekend for the first time, which is going to be very, very fun. Well...
Sweet, so we get a reaction of something.
So this can only go on 1 Titan. Who should we put it on?
I already have aggressive amount of movement.
You got a lot of movement?
You want to do it on yours? Sure.
That sounds good. Maybe, I think that's a good fit. Trying to get out of the way of stuff. Cool. We'll put that there.
Are you the tank that takes the hits?
Yes, but being able to do so will be useful.
Got it.
Or it could, I don't know, it would also be good on the...
If they are about to attack you, use your reaction to move. Do they just miss that attack, or do they just turn around and smack the other person?
They miss.
Okay, then yeah, you take it.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm gonna take it. Almost the same games. No, nothing wrong with that. Know your type and play within it. Well, what should we name this Titan instead of Herodotus?
Scheiße. Something Sean Connery would say?
Oh, what would Sean Connery say? Let's name them. Just kind of riffing off the name. Eonor. Spout like Ian, add OR.
Sure.
Sweet. Killing it with names. Alright, so Eonor it is. Cool, with that in mind, we are back to our official starting of day 2 of Odyssey. So, Shawnee, we get to move. One thing that we were warned was that...
Moving back to the same thing?
Yes, if there's any negatives, like that Doom thing, we would take that Doom thing again, which would be no good.
Do we need to go back here?
No, we don't. That's just, it's called the Last City token, which means if we were to go there, we couldn't do diplomacy stuff if that token was still there.
Got it.
And we're going to discover other cities as we go, so the token will move around. The Princess of Minos, or Crete, I can't remember the name of the city, let us know that it's dangerous to go out to sea. And so we've kind of been hugging the coast. What do you think, though? We could keep going further north, or we could go up to the...
left here, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kill a Kraken. No. Yeah, we can go up north.
All right.
It's a lower card. It's probably easier, right? Hold on. Does this show you that it's a Doom card?
No, we don't know until we flip it over.
But why is it this one different than that?
Oh, those are the little symbols.
Yeah.
We can pick one up really quick. For the camera, these little symbols are to do with which faction controls said location.
Okay, so are we friends with one of them?
Kinda.
The Bowls? We have their princess stuff.
Friendly adjacent. Yeah, we're friendly adjacent with the Minoans, who was the princess lady, and then we're trying to find down the queen, or the king. We are unfriendly with the Labyrinthians, the culty maze people.
Right, yeah, we robbed them.
Yeah, and we killed them. They tried to kill us too. And we're neutral with the Hornsworn. I don't really know who the Hornsworn are. I think they might be the missing King's Guard or something like that.
Is that the symbol of the ones that we don't like?
That is the Doom symbol, which we don't like.
Oh, yeah, pull that one too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we don't really want to go back there right now. So we could go...
Let's go north!
North? Sounds good. Let's see. And away we go.
That looks like another Doom symbol.
Doom, indeed. What else do we have? Oh, we have a city here. Okay, so that means we can put this here. Is there anything else? We get a Doom token, which isn't optimal, but you know, part of my range. Oh, where are the Doom tokens?
What's
not that one.
There's so many tokens.
I know, there's
all
so many
unique.
tokens.
What?
Ah, here they are. Okay, so you know what? I'm just going to add it to our sheet. That'll be easier. Doom.
This is like a labyrinth anchor. Man, the art is amazing on this, eh?
Yeah, the art is fantastic. All right, so we're up to 3 Doom. What else do we have here? Not much. What is our next step then? So we've moved. Timeline step. Advance the timeline. We shall do so. On to day 2. Exploration step. Positive symbols. Don't need to worry about those because there are none. There is a negative exploration symbol, being the Doom symbol, which we've already added. Happy, happy fun times. Resolve exploration draw. Okay. So these are where we might luck out and get some more resources and being able to craft some things
or we
later
might
on.
fight something or something?
It's possible, but rare.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Labyrinthine. Just gonna put this down here so I can actually read it out of the glare. Resolve an effect based on your diplomacy with the Labyrinthians. What are we with Labyrinthians? Unfriendly, I think? Yeah, unfriendly.
They don't like us?
Gain a fate, which is not great, but not bad. That's our first one for now. So we gain an Argo fate. The higher that goes, the more dire straits are.
Yeah, gain a Doom.
Yeah, that would suck. Okay, so then let's check this one out. Smithy, gain 1 armament resource. That's nice. That's nice. We're not friendly with anyone, so don't need to worry about that. We just gain 1 armament, bringing us up to 2 armaments.
Are we not friendly with the people that we're with right now?
No, we are neutral with them.
Oh, man.
Okay, so we have an end stack there, which means we end that stack, and then we do another one. Trireme Rack. Gained 2 Trireme resources. More stuff. That's nice. Going up to 3.
Hold on. What's the difference between neutral and unfriendly there?
It's just a different. Unfriendly is like mildly negative. Neutral's dead center.
No. I meant for the fate symbol.
Oh, they're identical. Oh, each Argonaut gains a fate versus the ship gaining a fate.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, so that's the difference there. Okay, cool. So this one is going to come out until the next timeline battle. So we'll put that down here so we don't need to worry about it for now. And then we shall get rid of that. We have finished the exploration stage.
Sweet.
Onwards we go to...
Was that what we did at the town? As in, like, getting certain things from them?
Kinda. I don't think we can really interact with the town yet. Like, there's specific diplomacy-related things that you can do that we haven't unlocked yet. From what I've heard too, like the first cycle, like the first third of the campaign is kind of like an introduction to all the moving pieces of the game, which is wild. Okay, that is that part done. And then expedition step. We are on an unexplored tile. There are no hub or R&R symbols, so we don't need to worry about that. Nice and easy. Encounter step, we have no timeline battle. That's why we fought the Hecaton last time. Advancement step, we do get to do this. So technology, breakthroughs, structural, or battle.
Do we know when our next battle is?
Yes. It's so we're on day 2.
Yeah.
And the next timeline battle is marked out by this little X symbol.
Day 6?
Day 7. But that doesn't mean that there won't be a fight in between. Like there might be some cards and stuff that'll bring us there, or bring us to a fight. But that's for the next time we know that there's a fight.
Goody.
Shiza indeed.
So do we have enough resources to build things, weapons and armaments?
We might, yes.
Or should we do that on our downtime when we're not on camera? So
it's part of the game. So we can take a look. Or we can save it for later too, because I think we're going to have a couple of these rounds, and so we might be able to get more stuff. So maybe we'll save it for the next one. But we do need to research some stuff. So what do we have as far as Titan hunting? Is this the right one? Am I looking at? That is not the right symbol. Okay, cool. So here are the 2 weapon-related things that we could research. So, requires trireme ranged weapons, which I believe we have. So double check. Rhetoric, trireme ranged. Yep, we do have that. Or arrow barrage. So the arrow barrage, if I recall correctly, we can flip it over here too, is the first Argonaut ability, meaning it's something that the Argo ship can help us when we're fighting Primordials, which is pretty cool. But I mean, also having more armor sounds pretty sweet too. So we'd be able to make Siren Shields, Siren Panoply Armor, or Ancient Siren Panoply Armor. I mean, being able to do something in the fight to help us out externally does sound pretty sick, and that's something we don't have at all yet, and we could make some ghetto armor right now.
We also have no idea what this armor does.
I mean, I think one of my characters has one of them, so we have an idea. Siren Armor, you have an armor die, and you can spend a fate to reinforce 1. I cannot recall what reinforce 1 does, but it does something. I think it might be a reroll or something.
Checks out.
What do you think? Something to help us generally for...
I think Arrow Barrage.
Okay, sounds good.
So, leads to Crisis Protocol?
And basic support equipment.
Yeah, let's do this one.
Yeah, sure. Not gonna lie. It wasn't Crisis Protocol that got my eye, but... basic support equipment. That sounds really useful. Okay, so we'll keep that one there. And then we shall add this to our deck, which is cool. So we now have stuff that we can do with our ship to help us out in fights.
Do we still need to build that, or is it already with us?
It's just with us now, which is pretty cool. Okay. Then we just need to add Crisis Protocol and basic support equipment to our deck here of stuff that we can do later. Crisis Protocol. You can read it out there if you like to.
Alrighty then. The fallen priests have uncovered a surprising Gaia connection. Through the Primordial junction, we may be able to stimulate some form of spontaneous healing. Oh, that'd be nice.
Spontaneous healing! That sounds fantastical.
Labyrinthios sighting leads to Labyrinthios sighting.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that sounds fun. Okay, so we got that. That's cool. And basic support equipment. The Triskelion Junction is more malleable than we first thought. We may be able to tinker with the Antikratos Helm to spur specific reactions. Cool. So we'll keep those in our pile of possibilities. And I suppose it should show off just quickly the Arrow Barrage thing that we just got. Every card has some fantastic art, and I love it so much. Arrow Barrage Combat, reinforced spear and arrow tips, as well as synchronicity training, allows ship station warriors to slightly weaken the AT field of a primordial. Hip hip hurrah! Cool.
Yes.
All right, that sounds
Picture
fun.
our little guys shooting arrows
at the giant hand monster.
Yeah. One gets lucky and hits him in the eye, kind of thing. Ow.
Perfect. Okay, story step. We've got nothing to do here. That's fun. Doom step, nothing to do there because we only have 3 out of 5 Doom. End step. The tile is now explored. That's fun. And then additional notes, don't need to worry about that. So we are onwards to the next day.
How many Dooms until we're screwed? 5. We already have 2?
We have 3. So 5 means we flip the card over and things just get worse. So we'll see what happens.
Do we continue around the island or whatever this is, or do we just go out to sea? It's good God.
Yeah, that's a good question. So do we want to keep... Oh, we can actually go...
We can go
that way now. So let's see. So 12, 16, and 18.
I want to explore everything. Don't put a time limit on things.
Oh, was that the right one? Oops, thank you. 16 and 18. Well, what way shall we go?
We can either go that way and just go all the way back.
Oh, that's actually an interesting idea. Oh, very curious. I think it's risky. Just thinking about... Yeah. Doom!
Crack it.
There's one way to find out, that's for sure. However, risk usually does have some sort of reward involved. I am also curious about heading to the east to 18 there and circling around the island. What are your thoughts? To the depths? Or?
I think we go east and then we just go straight north into the open blue. See if we hit another continent.
Okay, sounds good. And then we're...
Don't encourage that.
Well then, hey, then we could do an even longer circle back if we wanted to.
No prep, just into the deep.
Into the unknown we go, which is the name of the company too. Not a doom, but there is another symbol. What is that symbol? Oh, I think that's called an R&R symbol.
So we get to sleep?
There's some fun, light-hearted stories in this game too. It's not all doom and gloom, which is kind of nice. Okay, so movement step, timeline step. Did I do that already? Yes, I did. Did I do it already? No, I didn't. We do that now. Day 3. Exploration step. So there is no progress, Titan, or Doom. That's nice. We're back to our exploration draw. Would you like to draw the top card there, good sir?
Okay. Top card. Abandoned Shrine. Game 1 movement resource. Monument resource.
Sweet. We shall add.
And we are not friendly with anyone, right?
No, we are not friendly with anybody. That's
Give me your monument.
And was there... Okay, so that is the end of that stack. We'll draw a new stack. Smithy. Gain an armament resource.
What's with the 5 and 6?
I don't know. I'm sure it's something that'll become apparent later. That symbol is really bad, but it's not in the game yet. I think it's going to come in where we have this cackle special event. I think that's when those symbols are going to become relevant.
Why is everything bad?
Hey, we're going to have a fun little R&R story thing, I think, so that's nice. What did we get? What armament?
So we always draw 2?
It's dependent on these symbols down here. So for these ones, we got these little X's, meaning that like you stop there. But there's also ones with arrows where you keep drawing until you get an X. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So you drew 2, not just 1?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. So you're supposed to draw 2 stacks from the deck.
Oh,
and so once you reach the end of one with that symbol, then you start another one. So, yeah, sorry. I explained the last half instead of the first and second.
I was like, are we cheating? Sure, okay.
It is kind of an interesting mechanic. Okay, there we go. Exploration is done. And then...
Armament you got. Yeah.
Yep, armament we got. Need to be very careful with everything. Yeah.
And now we do a little side story.
Yeah, we get an R&R adventure. This is the book. Okay, so this is not an adventure hub, I don't think. Where is R&R Adventures?
We are on tile 18.
Okay, sweet. Just want to make sure I was looking at the right thing. So tile 18, R&R Adventures, 85.
So many battles.
Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, that's pretty.
Would you like to roll a d10, good sir?
Absolutely. Oh, wait.
4. Awesome. Eschaton Deniers.
Oh, okay.
So we'll put that check. And 4. Okay. Cute little short stories. Would you like to read it?
No, all you.
Okay. The Eschaton is a lie, says the pale middle-aged man sitting on an upturned bucket. They tell us to keep us in the dark, contained on this ship and doing their chores, like sheep or the goats I keep hearing about. Goats I keep hearing about? Nah, you got it all wrong, Conspiros. Another disgruntled man interrupts him.
Conspiros, really?
Yeah. Eschaton happened. It was an inside job. Dionysus did it. with mortal help. Dionysus? Yeah, always drunk, always partying. Does that sound pious to you? Divine? Like a proper god? Nah. It's an obvious Epicurean plot to uproot our traditional way of life. I heard one of the Titans uprooted a giant tree. Oh, someone else. This is Oblivious chimes in. Shut up, Oblivious. Both men are finally on the same page. Are the Titans even real? Asks a fourth man. The rest of the group give him a quizzical look. I mean, have you ever seen any of them? Yes. But like, really? Up close? Yes. I work in the cleanup crews. Damianos. I love all these names.
What was the last one's name?
Damianos. Damianos. I watch them. But do they really? Diamianos insists, a fire in his eyes. Or do they just want you to think they do? Before the man from the cleanup crews has a chance to answer, a horn blares. The Argo has come in contact with the Primordial. The Argonauts are rushed to the Belenion, and a team of Titans will be sent to meet it on the battlefield before the monster closes in on the ship. Yeah, says Conspiros as a group packs up to head for the designated shelter. Has any of you ever seen one of those Primordials? Fun. Cool. We gain a Titan.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, and we don't need to hop in a fight.
I was like, we're fighting a Primordial now.
So we are up to 9.
Oh, that was cute.
That was really cute. Okay, that is cool. So we did the Expedition Hub. Encounter stuff, don't need to worry about that. Advancement stuff, we don't have any advancements to break through right now. We could build some stuff if we wanted to, or we could keep going. The next timeline battle's not for a little bit, so we could keep it going if you like, or sure. Take a look.
Yeah. Might as well hold off for the good shit.
Okay, sounds good, especially if we're able to make that other armor later potentially too. That sounds good. Story step, we didn't get any more Doom or anything, I don't think. Yeah, that would have been on.
Didn't.
Okay, that is cool.
It looks like the islands keep going up.
So which ones do we have? So we have 19 and 13.
The maid symbol.
Which symbol?
Oh, those are the ones that we're unfriendly with?
Oh, yeah, those are the Labyrinthians.
Sweet.
So 19 and 13.
How are we not friends with the ox people? The bubble people.
There we go.
True.
Well, thoughts and feelings? Should we continue going on this course east, or should we go
going into mean territory, but maybe we can be friends with them?
Yeah, heck yeah. Should we do it then?
Sure.
Okay. Consulting this because we're still getting, or I'm still very much getting into it.
To like unfriendly folk, right?
So unforgiving.
Doom.
Doom. No Doom, that's nice, but no progress either. Oh, I think that's a Titan symbol. We gain a Titan buddy, I do believe. So, movement, that's done. Timeline, we'll check that off.
What's the 1 and the 6 on there for?
1 and the 6?
Right in the middle.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh, we can also go up the river.
Yes, but we can right now because we need technology, yeah.
Got it.
Oh, so it looks like we need to circle out then. Very, very interesting. So, that's a really good question, Sean. Because I know that there's secrets in this game.
Super secret.
But I don't know what to do. I guess maybe we'll just try to remember that there's something there and maybe come back to it later. Because we might want to come back here anyways for...
Yeah, and there's no Doom symbol, so we're fine.
Yes.
I like no Doom.
I like no Doom. Doom 2.
I feel like Doom is going to come and murder us, so if we go up.
Yeah. What's tricky too is there is a limited amount of days that we have to beat this cycle as well. So backtracking is dangerous too.
Yeah, we'll just go up.
Okay, sounds good. We'll go fly north. Well. So let's see. So exploration step. Don't need to worry about that. There's no Doom or progress. Oh, but there is a Titan. So we add a Titan.
How many Titans do we have now?
We're maxed out at 10.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice. So we have 10. I guess technically 9 Dreamwalkers. And then we have Eonor. Okay, exploration step, exploration draw. Do you want to draw that first card once more? Good time.
Absolutely. Show me what you got. That's the end of the stack, and we haven't gone anything evil yet, so gain 2 armament.
Sweet, we are reaping in the resources. Alright, next stack.
Oh yeah, 2 and 3. So
Temple Ruins. Gain 2 monument resources.
Sure. It's a lot of those symbols that are not friendly.
Yeah, which is scary. I don't like that. Okay, so we'll put those there. We might be supposed to be shuffling this. Yeah, those ones just go right on the bottom. Some of the ones that are extra bad, we'll say take this out until the next timeline battle. Got it. Which we got one of those earlier.
It gave us a doom, didn't it? Or potentially gave us a doom.
It gave us a fate, and then it could have given us a doom if we had bad time adventures. Okay, was there anything else on here? Just those numbers and the Titan symbol? Okay. Advancement step. We are on a thing that we can do some advancement, if I recall. Yes. So let's do that.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. So this one's not
How
combat.
many more advancements do we get before we have to do a fight? This is the last one?
We'll have possibly 2 more full rounds. I think there's always a chance that you might end up in a fight.
Yeah, okay.
That's not on the preordained schedule per se. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's not too mean to us right off the bat. Maybe.
Hecaton Easy version just wrecked us.
Yeah.
Like, before we had weapons, we were just fist fighting with a ball of fist.
Yeah, which is not a good time. Alrighty, good sir. So we can research Titan hunting, which I assume it helps us get more Titans. Add the Untamed Titan Exploration card to the Exploration deck. Gain +1 Argo Fate with a Titan symbol to test diplomacy and gain an extra Titan. Might be useful later, but I mean, it doesn't sound that interesting right now. Requires Rhetoric. Philosopher Guards. Gain Argo Fate to test diplomacy. Success, chosen Argonaut discards a Despair token. That's actually pretty sweet. Despair tokens are a random token that you can clearly get from like adventuring, but different Primordials can also give them to you in fights. And if you get, I think, 4 or if you get 5 or more, your Titan just dies.
You can like make your Titan so sad it just dies?
Straight up dies.
What a game. Why?
Yeah, so that might be useful.
What do you give a Titan to cheer it up?
Tickles. Scrub it up to level bass. Minoan investigations. This could be interesting too, because we're trying to investigate everything, yeah. Regular scouting expeditions start to bear fruit. Scout reports. You may re-roll your Adventure Hub's table roll. You know what? I don't think that sounds as interesting as I thought.
What does that mean?
I think it means... So, we haven't actually found them yet, but there's Adventure Hubs.
Okay.
And they are these stories here. And were we to read them, you have to like roll dices to see which ones you do. And so then you could get to re-roll. And I don't really know what it would do, so I'm kind of keen on one of the Titan ones, maybe.
Yeah. But we would just gain a Titan, we can't gain one right now, right?
Yeah, but it's more so like if we get totally rocked in a fight and lose a bunch, then we'd be able to get more.
But we would gain a fate on the ship doing it, right? Yeah,
up to... Let's see... I'm kind of more keen... Yeah, sorry, not the... my apologies, not the Titan one, the one you have in your hand there. To try to like more keep people alive rather than just focusing on gathering dudes. Thoughts and feelings?
Sure. Yeah. Let's not let them get sad.
Okay, sounds good. We could also look at what it leads to. So either Titan rearing, or hope logic, and deeply embedded spies. Yes.
Oh God.
A little bit of Pokemon thrown in too. Hope logic sounds nice, whatever that is.
Hope logic?
Did you go with it?
I'm curious what this actually leads to nothing.
Yeah, so it feels less important.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay, cool. So we are taking anti-indoctrination philosopher. Cool. So we need hope logic and deeply embedded spies. Close this up and go back to this giant. Like, I can't believe that this is all of the technology cards. Oh, just here as well. Just for the first cycle once again.
Wow.
I'm guessing, like, clearly we can't get all of them. Oh, funny enough, that's the one that lets you go up streams. Just put your.
What do we need?
We need trading solutions, which we don't have yet.
No.
Hope logic. Let's see what that does. Deeply embedded spies. Nice.
Oh, did we get 2?
So, yeah, we don't unlock these, but they're added to the pile of stuff that we can unlock later. Yeah, so we'll keep those there. And then...
so cool.
Yeah, so that's our pile of stuff we can do. And so what does this do? So, gain Argo Fate to test diplomacy. Chosen Argonaut discards a despair token. Cool. Maze Exorcism. Lose a priest to make one Argonaut lose the maze touched affliction. Oh yeah, our Argonauts can get the maze plague that these cultists have, and innately doesn't do anything. But I remember, I think on one of the Hecaton's cards, it said like if the Argonaut that's being targeted has maze touched, something bad happens.
Of course,
that's nice. We'll add that.
So
there.
The labyrinth people kind of suck.
Yeah, they don't sound like a good time. They're unleashed by someone named the Punished, and that doesn't sound fun either, unless you're into that. Which, I mean,
live your best life.
Live your best life. So maybe we're gonna join the cult.
Not gonna yuck your yum. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Okay. Well. Onwards. So I guess we should go north, hey? What was that? 14. Just live your life. Hey. Okay, 14. So let's flip it a flip. Oh, I've been nursing it really hard. Oh, we can keep going north, Sean, if you want to.
But of course. Oh, there's another island up there.
Yeah. Very interesting. So we'll go...
Is that... Are we on a board thing again?
Yeah, we're on the Minotaur looking fella. So is there no symbols on this at all?
Doesn't look like there's a boar tower. That's about it.
Yeah, it's a cool boar tower, but I mean, like, nothing else to do here? That's not very exciting. So we've moved. We then...
It's another day.
The timeline. Then exploration step. Card for you, good Sam.
Oh!
There's a lot of those symbols.
Yeah.
It's really scary.
Gain 2 monument resources.
Oh, that's nice.
I feel like now is a good time to explore when we can't just get murdered by this.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, 2 monuments, so that brings us to 5 monument.
Cool. When do we start getting wrecked by that symbol?
In a turn or two. Yeah, the next turn is going to start. It's going to happen, whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Expedition.
Trade post. Gain a trireme resource. That's nice. So we now have 4 triremes. And then we should put that back. And after the exploration step, resolve... No, that's just what we've finished. Exploration card. Expedition step, none of that. Encounter step, none of that. Advancement step, can we advance on this spot? Let us see. We can. It's a combat advancement. So no hope project or deeply embedded spies or investigations.
Where does it say we can?
It's this little kind of fisty looking symbol. And then the tower looking one is the non-combat related.
Oh, okay. Got it.
All right. So armor is an option. Basic support equipment.
Right.
Or crisis protocol. I just want to read all the stuff.
I'm curious about what that is. So this one heals you. This one's pretty crazy, actually. You can get 2 minus to your damage.
Oh,
or
dang.
+2. I don't know why you would want +2 damage to you.
Oh, interesting. To like juice yourself up for like a big hit, maybe.
Gain or lose 2.
Okay, and that's an Argo ability too.
That was danger, right? This is danger?
Yes, it is. That's really interesting. What's it say? Fallen priests have uncovered a surprising Gaia connection. Through the Triskelion Junction, we may be able to stimulate some form of spontaneous healing. Interesting.
I think I already read this out.
What's it say?
The Triskelion junction is more malleable than we first thought. We may be able to tinker with the anti-Kratos helms. Oh, that's
beautiful.
Yeah, I've heard that word before. Just for specific reactions. Arrow barrage. Yeah, we read this already.
Iapetus Lifeguard. I know what the item is. I saw it in a playthrough or something.
Okay.
It's basically a cool hat that lets you move away from stuff, which sounds pretty freaking sweet.
Okay. I'm gonna not be here. Bye.
Yeah, exactly. Like basically the same thing that we just got for Eonor, the Apodin strain of being able to use a reflex to move away. Like it does that, so it can save your bacon kind of idea. That's really tempting.
We can get a bunch of things, honestly.
Oh yeah, what's all that other stuff?
Yeah,
make sheaths, spring harness.
Can we look at the items first, or can we not?
I think we're just supposed to look at this and just have like an idea of like what is this.
And armor. Armor would be nice to have. I was getting wrecked pretty hard without armor.
I think, can we make any armor right now? Because I think we can make some really simple stuff. Yeah, that does sound really cool.
Pure sighting, specialized Tyrian weapons, and hey, it gives you the same thing. Labyrinthio sighting.
Cool. Should we do it then?
I'm thinking so.
Let's do it. That sounds good. We can maybe make a loincloth for your time at least. So we got something.
Okay. So you want to get Pursuer sighting?
Pursuer sighting.
Yep.
Okay, that's kind of interesting because Pursuer is who I do believe is going to be coming at us from that cackle thing.
I see you.
Yeah.
You ain't sneaking up on me.
I see you sneaking. Okay, what else am I got?
Specialized Tyrian weapons.
Specialized trireme weapons.
Oh yeah, trireme.
Yeah, trireme. Specialized trireme weapons.
And Labyrinthio sighting.
Cool. I'm really curious what that is. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay, and this guy goes in this pile?
Yes.
And do we get to get these as potential things?
Yeah, so we can actually pull it out and start crafting some stuff. Let's take a look at these, though, first, because they're going to be things that we can potentially look up. Pursuer Protocol, Academician studied Pursuer's reflex pattern, and duplicate in the junction. Interesting. Okay, so that gives us a combat ability. Labyrinthoros sighting requires Labyrinthoros level 2 battle. Oh, makes you be able to make items like a grappling hook, an engine, and stabilizers. Interesting.
An engine?
Yeah. Whoa. Specialized trireme weapons, naval ram, jawbone axe, and heavy copus. That sounds really badass. Okay, well, we're starting to go places. We're making some cool stuff. Interesting, hey?
Yeah.
So my guess is those are items probably specifically geared to whatever those primordials like do to like counteract them.
Huh. Cool.
Mm-hmm. My kind of guess with like each time we face a new primordial, like the next timeline battle that we have is going to be against the Labyrinthoros. We haven't fought it yet.
The next timeline one is going to be against that one? Specifically?
Well, we could do it against the Hecaton if we wanted to.
Again?
Like, yeah, so basically for any of the normal timeline battles, you choose between one of the two normal primordials. But each time you face them, they're leveling up and learning to do different things and getting harder and harder, and they act differently.
Goody.
Yeah.
So wait, if we fought the Hecaton, he'd be level 2. If we fought the Labyrinthios, he'd be level 1?
Yes.
So if we
I think
killed the Hecaton at level 2, we could go back down just to level 1.
Kind of. It's going to be level 1 more time, which is nice. But what's tricky is if we faced off against the Hecaton, then we would mark this one that marks both of them at level 1.
Got it.
Realistically, it'd be level 1 anyways. But yeah, and I mean, we fought the Hecaton 2 times now, so may as well switch it up.
Yep.
And
100%.
Get rocked by a new monster as we try and figure it out.
Crack and murder.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is cool,
we're going to get
though.
squished by Labyrinth. Probably, eh?
Yeah, there's going to be Labyrinth tiles. I have seen it played in like the early edition of the game too, and so I know a little bit. I'm not going to say anything.
Perfect surprise.
Yeah, which would be fun. So let's see.
Start pulling out some items.
Yeah.
Impetus Lifeguard.
You know what? We're probably good on normal weapons, and just wanted to craft some like armor and gear because I think all of us have.
The javelins, okay. The javelins, Like, it hits. But my guy's all about movement. In order to get the javelin back, I can't move.
Gotcha. Yeah, true. You could shift the javelin to the other person if you want that too.
True.
But having the extra movement and being at ranged is kind of nice too. So Shipwrecker Shield is something we could make if we wanted to. What are the other items we can make a concern? Sales bonus.
Sorry, yeah.
No worries.
Harris Ellis, makeshift and spring harness. Basic support equipment.
Yay. Spring harness, that was one of them?
Spring harness, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Makesheath.
Yep.
And Auras Aurelios.
That is the one.
Okay. And then there's the Iapetus Lifeguard, was it?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so these are all of the things that we could make. Thanks, man. I bought them specifically for this game. Okay.
Shipwrecker Shield. Do we already have that?
Well, we don't have one, but we do have it out, and it might not be a bad idea. Okay, so Siren Teeth is 2. Yeah, so we would need another weapon if we wanted to use the Shipwrecker Shield, so not really optimal. What are these things? So, once again, just want to show off like the art. Even these little teeny tiny cards have sweet art, and then the effects of what the item actually does on the other side. So we got these cool little hats we can make. Super cool. The Argo is its own veritable Etsy. We love it. And then Shipwrecker Shield, also sweet. That's cool. That's cool.
I wonder if
And Spring Harness, like a jackrabbit.
Huh. Makeshift. We won't need this yet, but gain 1+ fate when you're about to exhaust a ranged weapon. Exhaust this card instead.
Oh, that would be sick with the javelin.
No, maybe?
Yeah, because that's what you do when you use it, you exhaust it.
Oh, okay.
How much does it cost to make? That could be sweet.
But do I want a fate each time?
True. But
tempted. I mean, like, it's a flip. Like, you want to do more damage, but also, like...
It would be like one of the... Like, try and hold it for one of those situations where, like, we need to bring it down, but I can't get to it without unexhausting the weapon.
Well, let's see what else we got here.
Yeah, sounds good. Before we get too excited.
One small step makes all the difference. Oh, this is the one that you're talking about, eh?
I think so.
Reflex move 1. Yeah, that one's...
And it's only 1 fate instead of 2. That is quite good. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty sweet. What is the Auras Aurelius?
Auras Aurelius.
Aries, not Auras.
Aries.
Aries.
Gain 1 fate, exhaust this, and then gain the priority target token and turn the primordial to face you.
Interesting. So it's like a rage cage.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I'm out of the primordial's range, but I'm the target, will he still go for me? Will he just run at me?
Yes. But as far as this is just hearsay, just from a comment I read, but like the Hecaton is apparently the only one who can't do things if you're too far away. So maybe that's not the case, and it could be because I think kiting like is a useful strategy, kind of like we did the worm in Oathsworn. So it could be really useful, but I feel like more situational right now.
I was just thinking I could run the fuck away, but like, guess not.
Oh dang! Spring Harness is pretty sick. Spend a fate. I can't remember what was the term for this again when you flip it. Sideways?
Exhaust it.
Thank you. Exhausting it. Stand up. You can use this ability while knocked down. So you just do like the kung fu jump up and get rid of the knockdown card because the knockdown card sucks.
What is this even? Is this Greaves? Do you have no legs in this?
I think this is little feet. And then like you remember the English spy movie, The Golden Compass. The character's name is Eggsy. The cool spy guy gets shot in the head and you think he's dead. Samuel L. Jackson is the villain.
Yeah.
And then
it's like
the chick has the blade legs kind of like that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I remember Kingsman. That's
Kingsman,
yeah. So it's kind of like the villain from Kingsman.
Okay. So we disattach spring to our...
Mm-hmm.
And then the shield,
Yeah, I think the shield's useless right now because the only other weapon we have are two-handed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Actually, you could take it, or we can make it for the person with javelin, but that's kind of useless because you're at a distance anyways.
Yeah.
My vote's between the Iapetus Lifeguard, the Make Sheath, and the Spring Harness. I think those all sound really sick. What are your thoughts of those? I guess we should see how much they actually cost to make, eh?
Yeah.
So, looking at the Iapetus Lifeguard, 7 triremes. I don't think we could even make that. Let's see. Yes, we only have 4 triremes. Alas, so we can't do that. What about the Make Sheath? 6 monuments and 1 muscle cluster. We only have 5 monuments. What about the Make Sheath? 6 monuments. Alas. Spring Harness. Infused mechanism. Ooh. Hang on. We could do, I think, the Spring Harness if you want to. 4 armaments.
That might be good. Also, who knows of... Well, the hackathon knocks you around constantly.
Yeah, and I think a lot of things knock you down too. Yeah. I think it might be worth making that, and then we'll hold off on the other stuff for now.
Okay.
That sound good?
Sounds great.
Okay, what about, do you have the, where did it get to? Oh, here it is down here. Sail Spolas. 3 armaments and 5 raw ambrosia. Okay, we wouldn't be able to make that then.
In different ones, right?
Nope, they're supposed to be all in the same one. So those are the ones that we have active, and then this is the one that we have to like research and learn, and these ones we have active too. Would you prefer a sail loincloth or the spring harness?
Is there actually a loincloth?
Yeah.
Is that the sails?
The sails spolas. So there it is there.
1 plus courage. I have no idea what courage does.
1 plus courage?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And then fate, and then something second chance?
Second chance is if you draw, yeah.
If you're about to die.
So it's like the weakest armor, but it is still cool. What are your thoughts?
It's not a loincloth. That is a nice little pencil skirt.
Yeah. So nice little pencil skirt or springboard booties. Spending a fate to stand up is pretty sick because like versus losing a whole turn.
Yeah, that's true. Also, we already have this, right?
We got 1, yeah. So you're I mean, hypothetically, what makes probably the most sense is to put the Spolis on the person who's going to be a distance, and then putting the springboard boots on the person who's going to be close.
Yeah.
Do that?
Sure.
Okay, that sounds good. Riveting fun stuff to watch, I'm sure, but it was fun to figure out. So that's 4 armaments and 1 infused mechanisms.
Granted, everyone likes upgrading their character.
Fact. Yeah.
You're like, ooh, what's this skill tree?
4 armaments. So we are down to 1 armament. Okay, cool.
Just for future reference, for the shield, what's this little guy? You get to reroll 2?
Yes, but what dice do you reroll? I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. I'll have to remember that symbol for next time.
Because I'm not sure how armor blocking it all works, but like, we don't need to do it now.
Okay, but yeah.
Middle of the fight next time. Do I die or do I not? Okay.
Okay,
cool.
Sweet. So, that is our buddy pal lady.
Oh, this is the girl.
Yeah, that is the lady.
Side Tot is out there.
Okay, make sheath. Horus Aurelios and Iapetus Lifeguard.
So do we have this right now?
No, we don't have those ones yet. But they're things that we'd eventually be able to make.
Okay. Multiple. Got it.
There we go. And we'll add that back there too.
And we did make, Spring Harness. Got it.
Yeah, so we got the Spring Harness.
Okay,
that is cool. Okay, onwards we go. That is the advancement step done. There wasn't anything actually here, right? Yeah, there's just that goat cool Minotaur statue thing. Doom, don't need to worry about that. Adventure additional notes. So we are back to the next turn. In which case, we are going to have the Cackle special event later on. Happy, fun times.
Are you ready to pull 2 of them?
Yeah. Luckily, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen later in the story step. So luckily, the story step is after the exploration step. So that's nice, at least. A little blessing. Do you want to keep going north, or should we go west?
Do you want to just map out the entire area? Like our entire shore?
Oh, yeah. And heck, we could keep going east, actually, too. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even notice that. What is that, 15? Okay. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's Doom!
Oh, there's a nice little Doom, man.
It is a nice little Doom, but there's another exploration symbol thing, so that's cool.
Is it good if it's the Labyrinthios people?
We shall see. So we advanced the timeline, we've moved, that's nice. If you want to pour another beverage, that sounds fantastic. Take your pick of what?
Yeah. What is there?
I don't think we have anything in the fridge, unfortunately, so it'll have to be something from the cupboard.
All right, shit. So, do we choose our page? We're doomed?
We are Doom number 4. Expiration step, so we add another Doom. Up to 4, and just gonna check the Doom card and make sure that there's nothing going on there. Yeah, when you have 5 or more Doom tokens, flip this card. It is very pretty. That was somebody's gift to Malif or something or other. I can't remember. I can't remember who or what, though.
Classic?
Heck yeah. Classic sounds perfect. Okay, so Doom, we've done that. Exploration draw, let's do that. Trade post, gain a trireme. That is nice. We shall add a trireme back. Going up to 5. And end stack again, so just draw one more separate. Ooh! Hornsworn's Fleet! Resolve an effect based on your diplomacy with Hornsworn. We are neutral. What do we got there?
Are we?
Yeah.
No, this is the Labyrinth people, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Oh no, but this card is specifically with Hornsworn.
Okay. So we just like meet them on the water or something?
Yeah, so someone gets +1 danger. I'm thinking it should just go to Penelope here, so that she's got the priority target.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess we should probably actually have these out too.
How are we not friendly with these people? They gave us our princess sister, you know? Like...
Right?
Yeah. Imagine being like, I just met you. I don't really like this person. Here's my relative.
I just met you. This is crazy.
Take my sibling.
Yeah. Find the king, maybe? Okay, there we go. And onwards we go. That's good, that's good. We do have a hub. This is going to be our very first hub. That's pretty cool. What is the hub? So we are going to be in, I assume, story 1. Yes, we are in story 1.
What's in the hub?
What is in the hub? 7 to 9. We get hidden in plain sight.
Oh, that sounds super useful.
Yeah, interesting. 44. You know what? I might actually just triple check I'm doing this right since it's our first time. And this is Expeditions Step Hub. Don't mind me as I consult the master index.
The Oracle.
The Oracle! Yeah, the index is pretty fantastic. Oh, Hub Adventures, page 26. Why, thank you, sir. 26. Hub Adventures. Resolve Hub Adventures each time you encounter an active Hub Adventure symbol. Groups of adventures connected through a common theme with fixed openings and closing adventures. Do. Find the Adventure Hub's table on the first page of your current storybook. Roll the d10 and refer to the column corresponding to your current story card. Okay, perfect. So that is correct. Hidden in plain sight, we go.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. And would you like to read, or are you happy?
Sure.
Okay. 44. If it's like a giant one, don't feel like you need to or anything.
I'll read like exactly 2 sentences.
Sounds good. 44. 45. Hidden in plain sight. Oh, dang it. I need to check the rule book one more time. Because I assume... Oh, once again, beautiful art.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, page 26 of the rule book.
Pretty labyrinth.
Ooh.
This is a cool world they're making, eh?
It is such a cool world. Remember to mark a box on the adventure track on the Argo sheet. Okay, that is cool. I wasn't going to do that, so good to know. Hidden in plain sight.
I guess that other one kind of makes sense to get if you wanted to continue on with Hidden in Plain Sight. You kept rolling other ones.
Yeah, I agree. Was empty. Instead, roll a d10. Let's see. Theseus's light. Okay, cool. So we're just starting with that first one there. Theseus's light, just here.
Perfect. As you search the coast for clues, you can't help but get the feeling that people are a lot less distraught at the disappearance of their king than expected. On the other hand, many hold fond memories, warmed by time, of the rogue Theseus who once challenged the Cretan status quo and slew the Minotaur. Sorry, is the king a Minotaur?
No, but he, I think, managed the Minotaur in the labyrinth. His daughter told us stories about, like, once every now and then he would sacrifice children to it to appease it. And his people called them monsters. By now there's monsters roaming the land killing people indiscriminately. Who's the monster now? Something like that.
Okay, yeah, checks out. Gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes teenagers steal from you and they gotta be sacrificed.
Yes, fact.
As you listen to the testaments of his exploits on the island, you start to admire the man. Driven and single-minded, he rallied the desperate dictators of Minos and for a brief moment steered the fate of Crete. Conviction and purpose are what you and your crew struggle with. Stories of the end of the war are harder to come by, so you are left to wonder why his dream ultimately faltered, though many believe he was betrayed on the eve of victory. So we have no idea what happened to him. He just disappeared?
Apparently, yeah.
Got it. I'm sure it wasn't his daughter who's trying to get rid of the rest of the family. These are but stories of time past. Your interest lies in what endures of the Theseus legacy. It is said that in the early days of the war, when his forces were outnumbered, he created a network of hidden safe houses and supply caches so that his followers could move around the island more freely and find safe havens even in hostile territory. Genius, let's raid his safe havens.
Indeed, indeed.
Some of those hidden hideouts have never been discovered, but you just found clues that may lead you to one. In the early hours of the morning, you send away a team in the mist-shrouded key. Following the information, you locate a sea cave entrance hidden cleverly with a forced perspective trick. As you enter, darkness engulfs you. You navigate carefully, feeling your way with oars. The cave curves to the south and slowly opens up into an underground lake. Light sleeps inside through crevices in the stone ceiling. Then you notice the wooden pier built into the side of the cave and men who await you there. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. You hear the familiar sound of bowstrings tighten. Shit. I would advise you to never come here. Yeah, says a scarred woman commanding the archers.
Okay.
But it's clearly too late for that, wouldn't you say? We're gonna murder you for your shit. You're gonna be Titan food.
Nom.
Choose out with it. You are clearly outnumbered and outmatched, and a boat isn't exactly a defensible position. It's better to reveal your true intentions and hope these people can be reasoned with, especially since they may have observed the Argo's arrival. This city ship isn't exactly inconspicuous. Gain +1, I don't know, rogue?
Oh, it's a stranger.
Strange. Okay.
Mhm.
The leader tests wisdom 10+. Each Argonaut you may gain +1 to add +1. What?
Each Argonaut may gain 1 danger to add
A +1.
1 to the result.
Huh.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
each person makes a +10?
No, just one. So one of us, we need to nominate a leader out of our folks here. Would you like to be the leader?
Oh, hold on. I probably shouldn't risk failing successes on them yet. But option 2, shut it. You are clearly outnumbered and outmatched, and a boat isn't actually a defensible position. They're not here by chance. If they knew about this place, yeah, they may be tied to Theseus. Revealing you're looking for his mortal enemy might not be the wisest decision.
Interesting.
Okay. Gain +2 fate, and I think that's for the boat.
Yeah, that's the Argo fate.
The leader test cunning 11+. Each Argonaut may
May gain a danger to add a 1.
Does
to the
someone
result.
have a plus to wisdom?
I think
I do.
you do.
Yeah.
Nice. Penelope does. Oh no, yeah. So let's make you the leader.
Cunning, you also have a plus to cunning. Though it is harder to do, and we get a +2 to fate on the boat.
Yeah,
why would
which
we
is
want that?
we don't really want that. I'm kind of thinking
That's one to stranger sounds way better.
Yeah,
Maybe.
strangers are tricky. We don't really know what they do yet, but they can be negatives. So we'll say your character has +some to will.
Wisdom. Yeah.
To wisdom. Okay, cool. Well, let's say that you are the party leader, so you have the token. What that means is,
boss.
so there's only you are the boss,
I'm the
Capitan. I'm the boss.
I'm on a boat.
So that means that if we're undecided as to what choice we should make, you get to be the tiebreaker because you are the boss.
Okay. +1 to wisdom. Let's do cunning.
Which one's that? Is that this one?
Yeah, that's option 2. Where you're just like, never mind.
My vote is be honest. But
Yeah,
you are the party
100%.
leader.
Chose wisdom. Let's be honest.
Sounds good. But hey, I was with you if you wanted to.
Too much in my corner, man.
Well, I couldn't help it because you're the party leader. But seriously though, we're in it for fun. But that sounds good. That sounds really good.
How do you do it? Do you do a 10?
Yes. So it'll be a D10 roll, and if we want anyone to gain a danger, they can, and then you will
You
add
have to
1.
choose that now?
Yes.
Of course.
Let's give a danger to Herodotus.
Oh, I'll take it.
Or to not
take
Herodotus,
it,
Heracles.
If we fail, do we still keep that danger?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Sweet. I think we should all take a danger except for you already.
Okay.
Though you don't think so? That'd be a +4.
+10. That is pretty brutal.
Exactly,
yeah.
right?
I think either 2 or 3. You thinking 3?
I think my guys, I feel like you get so many dangers so quickly already.
Okay, let's do it then. Yeah, I'll add 1 here too.
Okay, so that's a +4.
Yeah, so +4 to your die roll.
And if I mess it up, fate, redo it all, right? 100%. That's how it works. Okay. Don't screw me. I need, 6 and higher?
6. Yes, with a 7. Okay, super cool.
I love it.
Okay, so we do gain a stranger no matter what. Hey, so we'll add that to our sheet. One thing before we go any further, just before we forget, these story hub things are tied to our Argonauts learning stuff. Do either of...
Sorry, what's happening? What?
So these Nemos cards, the things with
Okay.
our amnesiac characters learning stuff over time,
Got it?
do either of them have fate listed underneath the title?
Super fate right here.
Super fate, super fatey. Cool. So what that means is, let's see this.
What does it say?
Minoan heritage. Just right here.
Oh, okay, got it.
So you can put a check mark on number 1 as you are making your way through your memories.
Make my way.
Sweet. Would you like me to take over with the result here?
Sure.
Okay.
So once I become level 3 or 4 or something, I get level 2 of this? Is that how that works?
Yeah, exactly. So once we get through more story hubs and stuff, we will learn more stuff.
Sure,
and our
my
characters get
daddy
better.
was a minotaur.
And your mama was a serpent.
Goes back cracking with Ursula.
Yeah, Ursula. 100%. Yeah, I think we talked about the sirens in this are literally giant cephalopods.
I love that.
So cool. Okay, let's see. So we succeed. Even though you admit you're looking for Minos, you manage to distance yourselves from your would-be associates. Is that the correct one?
I think Minos is actually my dad, isn't it? Minoan heritage?
You might be a bastard, who knows? You bastard. Minoans, I think, are like just of his nation.
Okay.
If I recall correctly. Okay, so even though you admit you're looking for Minos, you manage to distance yourselves from your would-be associates. Excuse me. Gain 2 trireme resources. Regardless of the result, see 00001. Okay. That's really funny, actually. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we gain a trireme, 2 triremes. Cool.
That was a hard check, though.
Yeah, that was a hard one. And what I'm curious about... Oh, here we go. 0001 is over here. One thing you might need to remind me on later is there's something that's showed up in the forums for this game quite often of there's this weird time loop that it just felt so broken. It's because in some part of this book, it instructs you to go to 0004, but there's multiple areas where there is 0004. So I was worried we were going to get in something similar, but here we go. Is that so? Says a scarred woman, gesturing for you to disembark. You Argonauts sure know how to make a grand entrance. That ship of yours certainly leaves an impression. Where did you get it? As you step onto the pier, woke up in it. Warriors surround you and confiscate your weapons. There's no reason to resist. Yet. Flea market in Athens. So bold. Very well. Keep your secrets. Nice. The woman turns away from you and walks towards a tunnel chiseled in the rock wall of the underground basin. The warriors encourage you to flippity-floppity.
Orgy.
What is this?
What?
What are those?
7? What are those?
Oh, trippy. So these are some secret things. Well, I guess we'll read first. You follow. Besides, yeah, she had. You'll have to do it on your phone. My phone is all
Hold
occupied.
on. Oh, it probably makes a barcode.
Oh, interesting.
And remember 1 and 6?
Yeah.
Huh.
Besides,
No way they make a barcode. Can they?
Dude, they might. This game's really intense.
Yeah.
Besides, she adds, absentmindedly, nobody goes to Athens anymore. I wonder if that's a hint of things to come. You were led through an underground network of tunnels, clearly man-made, though crudely so. You passed several dug-out alcoves serving as prison cells. From behind the bars, sunken eyes of famished men and women in torn horn guard uniforms follow your every move. You pass through a tunnel that's visibly older than the rest, where you notice a set of barely eligible glyphs carved into the wall. Very, very interesting. So yeah, that strange symbol is 7.
No, it's not. You lied.
How are they all 7?
They're all 7, Cam. They're all 7.
Interesting. If they're actually all 7, you know what that reminds me of? Is it the story of Jason and the Argonauts where they all stand up and they're like, I'm so-and-so. I'm so-and-so.
I don't know that one.
It's an old Greek story.
Huh.
I'd be curious. We'll keep an eye on that maybe. After some time, you enter a large cavern where a shattered fragment of a trireme's hull is being laid onto several rocks to make a makeshift table. A large man with a bushy beard leans over. Jordan? An intense thirst reflected in his deep-set eyes. Jordan. They come from the iron ship, says the scarred woman. The man takes a long, hard look at you. You're not Simichi. Simeki. But you're foreigners, just as well. I am Pirithous the Hand. Why are you sniffing around my neck of the woods? You go for the least obliging answer. Information. Information. I am also looking for information. A Minoan ship is coming this way in a few hours, bringing envoys of Knossos. They possess answers I seek. Your ship will all but assure its capture. Help me, and I will share with you what you know, or what I know. We're not pirates. Neither am I, yells Pirithous abruptly. I stood with Theseus when he entered the labyrinth. He was noble and just, and would have brought prosperity to Crete. And those curs murdered him. They will return his bones to us, with or without your help. He pauses and collects himself.
Is that one of the 3 factions?
The Hornsworn? The people that were enslaved that were mentioned in the earlier bit are, yeah.
The one that we're about to attack, I thought they were Minoans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is Minoans, my apologies. So, yeah, who would be attacking the princess?
The bull ones?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
Might be less than ideal.
He pauses and collects himself. I know more about you than you think. If not for information or honor, maybe you'll do it for a more tangible prize. We've seen one of the mindless giants, those creatures you parade on the deck of your ship, trapped in a grotto not far from here. If you help us, we'll tell you where to find him. Choose one, information and a titan. You promised to find Minos. You never said how you would achieve that. Besides, they'll do it with or without you. Your involvement may reduce the casualties. If you help, then you mark a thing and you do stuff.
Really
Number 2.
Trying to force us to do that, eh?
Yeah, it's definitely like the juicy, juicy, juicy. Number 2, you may struggle to glean your purpose in this world, but you know this. You are not hired thugs. You refuse to help. Well. We are maxed out on Titans, if that helps the decision.
Yeah.
But it would be interesting to know what this person has to say. Also interesting about the piece of like possibly being able to reduce casualties is kind of interesting. But I think regardless, it would lose us diplomacy with the Minoans.
And it seems really easy to lose diplomacy with people. But I haven't seen anything to gain diplomacy yet.
Yeah, I think we've just gained it once or twice, and we've lost it many more times.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we gained diplomacy?
Yeah. So what's tricky, though, is this could be like our first big like hint or clue is from this dude, or we keep soldiering and wandering on.
Sean thinks, I don't give a damn about your purpose. I'm just going to go venturing and boating and whatnot, but I'm not very wise.
And Sean is the party leader. Let's go with it.
Oh, shit.
That sounds perfect to me.
Were these guys, which faction are they? We haven't come across them yet, right?
They're to do with Theseus, who is the noble dude who slayed the Minotaur. And so we don't really know anything about them aside from that. So okay. Should we just keep going on then and leave them to their business? Meh. Thoughts and feelings? It's that or help raid a Minoan ship.
And that's the princess that we have with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll continue on?
God, probably. That's kind of my go-to.
Okay, let's do it. That sounds good to me. So in that case, we mark B1. B1 has been marked.
Because, yeah, they're just going over there to murder them, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I think they were there not necessarily to murder them, but to, like, retrieve bones of someone else that is on the ship. But I agree. Like, we just kind of stumbled into this. I don't think it means we should necessarily help them.
Yeah.
Pirate a ship. So, okay, so we marked B1 and then on to 0020. This reminds me of Oathsworn quite a bit, hey? Like navigating through the storybook. We know not of what transpired on your island, nor do we want to take sides. We only, yes, Pirithous snaps at you angrily. By all means, stand idly by while the dynasty crushes the people under its bronze heel, and see how the dice fall. You think you are wise, but you are cowards. Look at your mighty ship and then do nothing. This impotence will be the end of you. Surprisingly, Pirithous lets you leave, showing that maybe he's more than a common bandit. Okay.
Oh, we got -1 from them?
Yeah, Hornsworn diplomacy -1.
What a dick. Oh, but Minos +1.
Okay. So we are now still in neutral, but +2 for Minoans.
We gain 1 despair token.
for the party leader. So unfortunately, you get a despair token.
That makes me a sad party leader.
Yeah, a sad party boat captain. I think it's this one. So
What a dick.
Whoop, and we'll put that there.
I didn't kill anyone, and now I'm sad.
However, if we want to, because it's cool and we haven't done it yet, where is it? Entry, indoctrination, philosophy.
Oh man, we getting +1 to our boat too? Fate?
Do we gain +1 to the boat fate?
Looks like it. Is that boat fate?
Oh yeah, we do get +1 to the boat fate. That's
what
too
happens
bad.
if we get 9 boat fate?
I think that's an end condition. 10 or more, yeah. So
We've gone like 3 in this one session.
we're only at 2 right now.
Okay, good.
If we wanted to, and I don't necessarily think we should, we could do the anti-indoctrination philosophy thing and make a test to maybe lose the token you just got.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I'm just a little sad. I'm like, oh, he doesn't like me.
I kind of wanted to pirate that ship.
And we get a +1 to the stranger.
A stranger too?
Yeah.
Ooh, and the
That's a good
least
thing,
likely
right?
Argonaut gains a Dream You Hold Nemos card. Interesting. Yeah, so strangers aren't great either, but that is what it is. Actually, just gonna check one thing too.
The least likely dream you hold. What in the heck is that?
Sorry to that in just a sec. Persuasion. When you're about to gain a stranger, test diplomacy, and you lower the stranger gain by 1. Are we worried about the 2 strangers we have right now? We don't really know what they do or how bad they are.
Sorry, what?
You know what? Next turn, we're going to be fighting something.
Yeah.
So I think we should do one of these. I don't think we should necessarily do both, but let's make a test to try and either reduce... Yeah, let's try and get rid of the stranger.
We don't want a stranger?
No, strangers are bad.
Damn! This was all bad.
It was all bad. Maybe we should have pirated the ship.
Damn you, game, for like punishing us for not being evil.
Yeah, let's take a peek at this really quick. So let's
I
do
guess
this
it wants us to be
persuasion.
evil. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll just punish this later.
So let's gain
a boat
an
fate.
Argo boat fate going up to 3. Who is going to test diplomacy? Who do we have that's got good diplomacy? Is diplomacy an actual test? Or is it just a straight up roll? Because they don't think Game Break characters have diplomacy as a stat. Well, I guess I'll just be rolling a straight.
What's the dream thing?
We'll be grabbing that in just a sec.
Okay. So we want to get rid of a stranger. Awesome.
Yeah. So
Did we
looking
just
for a
gain 2
7+.
strangers through that?
No, we got 1. Yeah, we did. We
Yeah.
totally did. Yeah.
Sweet.
Balls. So that was useless. Fun to use game mechanics though, but useless. Alright, so we got that sorted, and then I just need to find... Are they here? Nope. I think they're here.
So what happens when we lose like 4 weeks from now? Do we just like restart to this point, or like...
We'll see what happens when we come to it, but like we play this once every 2 weeks. Like we're not going to restart the whole campaign. That's a fact. The Dream You Hold. So first things first, we need to roll dice to see who gets this.
Okay.
And it's the least likely Argonaut. So we've all got 1.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just roll off. Whoever gets the lowest roll, the lowest dice roll gets it. So I'll roll first dice for Penelope, getting a 9.
Olympia. Well, that's a 2 for Olympia.
Okay, 2 for Olympia.
And 6. So Olympia gets it.
Okay,
Which is
Olympia.
another dream thing for her, so I guess that kind of works.
Oh, trippy.
A dream you hold.
An imprisonment. Okay, you are not some castaway on life's tumultuous ocean. Come hell or high water, you will fulfill your dream. What does that token mean? The little symbol mean? Once again, fun, cool
this
parts.
one also
We
has
love it. Oh, maybe just all of them do then.
Yep.
A dream you hold. Dream voyage fates. Titans adjacent to you have +1 precision. Whoa, that's cool.
Huh.
So you get +1 to hit when you're standing beside Olympia. That's actually so perfect because the way we're kind of playing right now was like tank and potentially off tank,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
Sweet.
Okay,
Yeah, she gets knocked
we
down
like to see it. That is nice. That is very nice. All right, let's just double check this and see if that was indeed the end of it. Yes, it was. So now we go back to...
That was rough.
That was super rough.
I would thought like +1 to stranger was like, ooh, +1 to diplomacy to a different faction.
Ooh, buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You have more people to stab you in the back. Got it.
Yep. 100%. All right. And then we go to the encounter step. That's optional. Not going to happen. Advancement step. Are we advancing anything this turn? We are not. Which brings us to the story step. Resolve story progression. Story events noted on the timeline. We are going to read the Cackle special event just to see what happens.
Right.
Special rules. Where is the Cackle?
I kind of am tempted to do the re-roll for things. Actually, this was the story for the like labyrinth thing, and this just screwed us aggressively. So maybe we just avoid these adventure hubs.
But they're also how we level up and stuff.
Oh shit, are they?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was gonna say I'm kind of for getting the thing that helps us re-roll for them.
Sounds
That
good.
would be fun.
Special events, 83.
Man of purpose, natural 10.
Oh, look at that beautiful art.
That's a dongle.
It's a big time dongle. Okay, Cackle. Once again, just show off a little bit of the art in the book because it is gorgeous. Get rid of that glare. Beautiful. Cackle. A storm brews on the west. Fat, menacing clouds cluster low on the horizon. Honeycombed dongles by lightning bolts stabbing the waterline with jagged spears.
I'm sorry, what?
No, not actually. Just dire bad storm is what we got going on. As you watch the unfolding weather phenomena, mesmerized by the sheer violence of it, you notice movement. A minuscule blot of darkness, darker even than the clouds. It's gaining speed, heading towards the Argo. It is back, said the old priest with a grim expression. The terrible foe. No matter how far we escape, no matter how gravely we wound it, it comes back to haunt us. The scourge of Hermes. It will not cease until the Argo is destroyed. Then we face it head on, says one of you with a determined voice. The old priest smiles softly. Brave. You are not strong enough. You will be, in time.
Oh.
Of that I have no doubt. But for now, we need to evade it. Bide our time. As you are about to leave, the priest adds, it will catch up to us, eventually. When that happens, do not be fooled by its bestial demeanor. It is a cunning enemy and sees us as a plaything. I think that is why it allowed us to progress thus far. To play. In battle, do not show strength until you are certain you can finish it. You look back to the horizon. The rumble of the storm now sounds like a sinister cackle.
Damn.
Yeah, spawn the Hermesian pursuer 4 map tiles away from the Argo, or as far from the Argo as possible.
We're planning on fighting that one, right? Hermesian? Or no, that was the Labyrinth.
Labyrinthaurus. We're going to have to fight this thing eventually. Once again, I know a little bit about it just from like looking into the game.
It's just going to chase us a little.
But yeah, it's going to chase us. And it's literally got a special rule called playing, which makes it easier until you do some damage to it, and then it's just going to murder you. Yeah. Luckily, that's about all I know.
Cool.
Add the Cackle exploration card to the exploration deck. Okay, let's find that exploration card. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Okay, giant stack of cards. Come on, let's go.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. You're playing with a cat or something and it scratches you and you're like, fuck off, cat.
Amazing. Alright, so let's add that stack there. And then looking for the Cackle card in specific.
So, like, on each one of those explorations, does he just get closer if you get one of those?
One
like,
of those symbols, yeah.
So, like, it would have been 2 turns and it would have been like, boop, and I'm on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Just smacking our boat around.
Hermeses not a secret now. And we really care. There we go. Oh, wow. I probably probably shouldn't have just looked at it, but I did, and that was not a good time.
Shuffle. Reshuffle.
Yeah, reshuffle this for sure. Let's put you on top.
Let's put you
And then shuffle you in.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Oh yeah, I should not be the one shuffling.
Did you want me to?
Maybe take over. Yeah, I'll look at what we're doing next.
Are we doing 2?
Another shuffle. We're not drawing them right now, at least.
Oh, okay.
Which is nice.
I think we should draw one and then reshuffle and then draw another. Let's see how bad your shuffle is. At least we haven't backtracked at all. We've just gone forward and explored.
Yeah. So 4 map tiles away. So my assumption is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is cool how it does have these extra little small miniatures that just chase you around the map.
You made him a moth.
Yeah, right. I tried to paint him kind of like a white marble kind of stone look too.
Is that what he's supposed to be? Like marble?
No, he is... I'll just show him off because he's right here too.
I mean, do what you want. I don't care. He's pretty.
He's the Mothman.
Oh, you nasty.
Yeah, he's super nasty. We'll put him there. For anyone not familiar, Sean and I and his sister, now my absolutely fantastical wife, had a lovely time. The 3 of us getting married down in Costa Rica where they have these blue morpho butterflies.
Yeah.
And that was the inspiration for this paint job.
Super pretty.
So yeah.
Did you do the eyes on him?
Yeah, I did. Those were just some freehand stuff.
That's super cool.
Small, but
it's quite pretty.
Fun. Thanks, man.
Yeah, good job.
I can't wait to get murdered by him.
Look at his tiny little bean head.
Yeah. The no neck.
Little dirty no neck. Just because his body's so jacked.
Lean, jacked. He's creepy.
So
okay.
Murders.
Cool. Fun. So that was a story stat.
How do the people of the world deal with this guy? He just comes around and just murders people?
Laughing as he does it. Ho, 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 ho.
Methed out Santa.
Yeah. With claws for hands. All right. So my assumption is we may as well finish the story to get up to the next fight, and then we can just start with the fight next time.
Okay.
All right. So that is the end step. That is cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. In which case, I was kind of...
I can't wait to just keep running in one direction and get cornered by him.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. So
is this an island?
Do
we know it's an island?
Crete is an island. I really hope the map is an island. All right. So that's... What is that over there? Is that 51? 51. Okay, that makes a jump.
I'm also curious if all the Doom tokens are just right beside us.
Yeah, that would suck.
Right along the map.
Yeah. Our Rightsky doodles. Well. All right, so we're going to move. Let's see what we get here. Still no fate. Or not fate, progress. But no doom. That's nice at least.
What's that symbol?
That's, I think, an R&R symbol. All right, timeline, always. So we should.
Did you look at the picture here? 2 bloody handprints.
Oh, Hecaton! What? That's amazing. Yeah, the little even the map art is super sweet.
Yeah, super cool.
Okay, so Cackle Special Event Day is done. We're on to day 7. Happy fun times. Exploration step. So this is all shuffled.
Yeah, you shuffled it.
After you get served.
We're doing one you shuffle and then one me shuffle.
Oh, no way! No way!
Can you see it on here?
No, it was just off.
So that's 2. That's 2 of them.
I read it. It was like, no, that's
cackle.
It
just says cackle.
Yeah.
Good God.
Why? Oh, did we get anything
Resolve
good?
an additional something. What is that?
Oh no. Oh, if your fate is 8+, then you resolve 3 instead of 2. Oh, that is terrifying. How does it even happen? We both shuffled it, didn't we?
I didn't shuffle it.
You didn't shuffle it?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to shuffle. There's 2 decks, right? I'm going to shuffle my deck. You shuffle on yours. And you pick another card.
You can't shuffle it anymore now. We're just supposed to shuffle it that one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll shuffle it again next turn.
Damn.
That's okay. That's hilarious because, like, that's why I passed it to you to shuffle because I was like, don't let me do this. Which makes it even better.
You keep going, Cam.
Yeah. So, first of all, it's going to move.
Oh, man. If it catches up to us in this turn.
Okay, thank goodness. We gain a monument resource.
Are we friendly with these people? No, definitely.
I don't think so.
We're unfriendly with these people.
So we're up to 6 monuments. That means we might be able to make something cool later, which would be sweet. Then that's that stack finished.
Oh, that's
another one. Okay, and we need to remove this. Oh, we can't even remove it. I guess I may as well for now, because we have a timeline battle on this round. Okay, what do we got?
2 Terminating resources.
2 triremes.
He's like, I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you. Going up to 9 triremes.
Good God.
Oh no. No, but so he does move another one, right? So okay, you moved him already.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then that's that. So joy.
It's so perfect.
Yeah, that's really funny. I hate it, but I kind of love it at the same time. Such bad luck. I do love it. Okay, cool. So that is the timeline step and the exploration step. So he's been moved. Scary, scary. Bringing us to... Do we have any acclamations or anything like that yet? I don't think those are for a little while. Nope, that's not for a while. Expedition step. We do have an R&R, so let's go to an R&R adventure. I think that's page.
Nice.
Yeah, we're just getting chased by this thing, but we're going to have a happy, happy fun time. 85.
Do you hear that cackle? Nah, I know cackling's real.
No, Primordials ain't real, man. Neither are the Titans. Man,
they're on the boat fighting.
Do you want to roll a d10, good sir?
Okay. I feel like this game punishes you for anything below like a 9 or 10. Let's go.
Man. I'm just going to rename it the Hermesi Punisher. 8, the Stray. Okay, so we'll check a box.
99, the Burden. That doesn't sound good.
Oh, that's another adversary. So that's what the Hermesian Pursuer is that chases you around the map. There's only 2 of them in the game currently. There's another 2 that show up when the expansions show up eventually from the second wave of this game.
Can you kill them?
Yes, but they're very hard. They're very hard.
Can you outrun them ever?
If you lose 2 Titans while fighting, you can run away, and I think the adversaries might have like some kind of story elements involved too. Okay, the Stray. Terrifying.
So we also don't want to hurt him though, right?
We do, but we don't. Like,
because when we do, he starts wrecking us.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can just run away immediately? Probably not, eh?
I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
Find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. The Stray. One of your reconnaissance runs into the Cretan Highlands. Oh my goodness. Hola. During one of your reconnaissance runs into the Cretan Highlands, you stop at a small isolated town, seemingly spared the horrors of the labyrinth. As you walk around, gathering information, you come upon a little malnourished dog. It looks to be of a noble breed, but the people of the city treat it with disdain. You're not surprised. The dog bears the mark of the labyrinth. It's been transformed. Its features angular, symmetrical like the maze itself, and its curly tail now is zigzagging, angular spiral. It's kind of cute.
Is that what it says? It's kind of cute?
It says it, yeah. You feed the poor creature, seeing that nobody else will, and continue on your mission. However, the dog starts following you around. It has not experienced kindness such as yours for a very long time.
So people and creatures can get infected with the labyrinth?
Apparently, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't really do anything bad unless you have a hecaton beating on your face?
Yeah, maybe.
Cool. Okay, so that's not terrible.
That's not terrible indeed.
I think AIDS is worse than that, honestly. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Because monsters. They were head monster chasing you around, but still worse. Okay. Even though you try to pay no heed, it tries to endear itself to you with all the charm its small frame can muster.
Let's keep it.
Just kick the monster and it'll go away. You hear one of the residents mutter. Man, as a person with a rescue pup, this is so sad and sweet.
Yeah. We're gonna need to punt the puppy.
We only eat strays.
We only
Did I tell you about that?
No, what?
That was a quote from Adam's cousin on his bachelor party. Regarding the hot dogs that had fallen on the sand that he washed off.
Okay.
But it was still so funny. Okay. An anger grows inside you. It's not the dog's fault it got touched by the maze. The truth of the labyrinth corrupts all, willing, unwilling, and unaware. Soon the island may share the fate of this dog. Will the residents of this town start treating each other this way? You suppose it's already happening. Even the peaceful labyrinthians are derided and shunned. How many of them chose this way? How many were led to it?
Oh, I thought the labyrinthians were like kind of evil.
I thought so too, which is interesting. Because we've just been attacked by those kids with the labyrinth tattoos. How many
And
had
the
nowhere
people
else to
didn't
go?
feed us.
Mhm.
Give us food.
Mhm.
But we might have been stealing from hobos, so who knows?
Yeah, that's true too.
Are we the baddies?
Are we the baddies? Yeah. Is the maze the good guy? Misery is a fertile ground for indoctrination. You decide to keep the dog. You call it Maisie! I love it. Labyrinthine diplomacy +1. Gain a progress. I'm thinking we keep this one as actual progress and don't put it towards the Inward Odyssey.
I think we should totally do it and then we're on it.
Okay, let's do it.
I was joking again, but sure. What did we get from the last one?
We got to the Iapetus strain.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Which is pretty cool.
That was cool.
I'm totally into it. Yeah, let's fucking do it. Pardon the French too.
Kind of playing with cheats, as in we're about to die. We're pretty screwed.
Well,
Just as way things are progressing.
given my thought process is
Was it 2 or 3 fate tokens on our boat this turn?
we
This session.
2 and we got 2 strangers and all of our that was a rough couple of days. And
We got this thing chasing us, hopping.
we couldn't find any progress sailing around.
Yeah.
Just this labyrinthine dog.
In a
gave us-
penny, in a pound. Let's go straight for the boat.
Okay.
Maybe we'll find a treat for the
Let's
dog.
put it here then. So nope, not 2. We have 1.
Fighting this labyrinth monster is going to be easy in comparison.
Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. So we have 1 progress token. What else do we get for... I love that the dog's name is Maisie. That is so sweet.
That's cute. Are we bringing him on the boat? Probably going to affect people, but sure. Let's do it.
Gain Maisie, the labyrinthine dog gear card. Secret deck 2, card 22.
Oh, what?
Yeah, how very exciting.
This was a great one. I also love that you could do more story with Maisie or with the stray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cool. I am a big fan of that. No trespassing. Deck 1, secret deck 9. Okay, so it's not there. Secret deck 7.
Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Next turn, we gotta get it.
I'm into it. We can definitely do it.
These little stories are the only thing that's been done to us so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, they haven't. They screwed us aggressively on the pirating boat thing.
They did do that early too. Okay, here we go.
That's true.
Secret deck 2, and what was it? Card 22. Reveal.
Did you also
here.
write down that we're friendly with
Ooh, I didn't add that yet. We'll add that in just a sec.
one good thing?
Hey, Maisie sounds pretty awesome.
That's true.
22.
Show me what was that?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Maisie, the labyrinthian dog.
Oh, he looks like a sad pupper. He has tentacle poops.
Mm-hmm. Because no trespassing. We can't look at the other ones.
Oh. That is perfect.
I love puns. And Aeon Trespass Odyssey, no trespassing. It's just so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Little tentacle butt. Let's see if we can get a little closer there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. What does Maisie the labyrinthine dog do? A Godzilla among pugs. That's a sad puppy.
Ascended.
Unique. Attached to your Titan sheet. +1 to judgment tests. Trash, I think that is the term. When you were about to die from the fear or dread condition, cards. Ignore this death.
Wow.
So you can just, this dog saves your life.
Oh. When you're about to die from despair, ignore this death and lower the number of your despair tokens to 3.
That's super
Do you
cool.
get rid of this card when you...
No, you just
Relax?
you can't use it for that encounter anymore.
Ah, okay.
I
Or
kind
that
of think we should either roll for it or it should go over there with the person that has the token.
I mean, I'm not going to say no to the puppy.
Take the puppy. Take Maisie, the puppy. I love that so much.
I'm feeling sad for not robbing boats and you get a puppy. Okay, I guess this makes me feel better.
Yeah.
It's such a sad dog. The biggest friend.
His face is so sweet. Look at that tentacle.
Did you already show it off?
Do it again because it's so good.
He's a sad doggy.
That is amazing. Okay, mark E.
So you can only do that once. Got it.
Yeah, so that one is good. Okay, and Labyrinthians. Oh, we're now neutral with the Labyrinthians. Very interesting. That was curious. It's comments about Labyrinthians not necessarily being...
Oh, we got something from that? We're neutral with them?
Yeah, and then we're marking E3 if I recall. I'm just gonna...
I'm fine with like chilling with the labyrinth. Clearly we can't beat them. Let's join them.
Yo, angles are my homies. E3, so we mark that.
Oh, that is a lot of stuff on here, eh?
Yeah. Well, that's super cool.
The
what a
choice
fun
matrix.
card.
Oh my god.
All right, and where were we to make that happen? That was the expedition step, and then that would bring us to the encounter step. In which case, we should probably sign off for this night, and we'll start next time with facing off against the Labyrinthoros.
That was good. That was really good.
Yeah, that was fun. That was super cool. Very, very neat. Well, we'll do a little bit of management about like assigning some of these cards and stuff off camera here, but
Sure.
heckin' tight. Heck ton of fun.
Hackathon.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Heck of fun. Maisie's the boss.
Bye.